Part 7 of Obsession of Your Best Friend When You Never Knew That He Is a Vampire. You were not expecting that coming. Wedding? No. Ta. We will arrange it in few days. You are invited. Looking at me, he snaked his arm around your waist. Ta. Right, Yanni? Your eyes were fixed at me, who seemed broken. His eyes were screaming that you say no. Taehyung noticed you and dug into your, pulling you to reality. Jan, yes, we felt pain. He wasn't expecting this. Still looking at you, he stepped forward. You are forcing her, Taehyung. Your head swung to Taehyung, whose jaws tensed. Love doesn't force or hurt. Taehyung smirked, and you could tell he was beyond angry. Ta, look who is talking about love. Unknown, merciless vampire. Ta, your own mother didn't spare you a glance, and you are lecturing me about love? Taehyung mocked him, and you saw many painful memories in his eyes. He looked different from that carefree way who knew nothing about pain. Let Yan go, don't hurt her. Ta, shut up. You knew how possessive Taehyung was for you. We was pushing his limits. Princess? He looked down at your innocent face. Ta, am I forcing you? Answer was written all over your face, but he got the control over everything and he was proving it. Yan, no, you mumbled while your eyes welled up. Did I hurt you? No. With a satisfying proud smile, he turned his face towards me. You heard her. You don't need to be afraid of him, Yan, I love him and I am happy here. Loss of hope in his eyes forced you to look away. You couldn't risk his life. Taehyung will harm you or not, but he would surely kill me. Da, love you too, princess. With a heavy heart you smiled. Shame flushed your face red when he held your face and attached his. We fisted his hands and his eyes darkened. Taehyung parted with a teasing smile on his face. Da, will you get lost or you want to see us do more things? You wanted to bury yourself somewhere. Why it was bothering you that what we was thinking of you. You saw him leaving with slow steps. Your eyes were at him until he was out of sight. Da, I hate it when your attention diverted to someone else. His warning tone made you look at him. You tried to remove his arm, but with whom? Taehyung. Wedding? You didn't tell me anything about this. Da, you don't want it? Yan, but Taehyung suddenly, it's too early. I mean, taking you to the couch, he sat down with you. Da, I want to tell the whole world that you are mine. He was playing with your hairs. Yan, what's so hurry? We can wait a little. I cannot. I am afraid that I might lose you. He knew everything, what you were thinking and why you were living with him. All he cares about is that you just stay with him. And you have time till marriage. Prepare yourself. I will not stop at our wedding night. You were hoping to run away, but getting married with him? Jean, I need some time. Ah, your heart clenched when he slightly pulled your hairs. Sorry, my mistake. He understood what that he will not step back. Next day Taehyung brought you to office. We was sitting in his seat. Welcome brother and soon to be sister-in-law. He looked charged in his old self. Da, leave my office or what? Will you kill me? Come on. I don't have powers, but I have powerful connections. Do you want your pretty wife in danger? He walked out while whistling, and you were unable to understand him. Yesterday he looked like he may die, and today he was threatening his brother. Don't worry, Jan. He is here until I get all the shares from him. I want to go home. No, I want you with him. Jan, you don't trust me. He smiled, and you doubted if he could read your mind. Da, once we get married, it will be all sorted out. Taehyung was in a meeting, and you took the chance to storm in V's office. Jan, do you want to die? Why are you pushing your head in all this? He slammed the file on the table and approached you. V. And what are you doing, Jan? Why, you are getting married to him? You sighed tiredly. Why, Jan? How could you forget what he did with you? Jan, I didn't. You yelled, but I had no other option. He stepped closer, wiping your tears. I wanted to save my child, and for that, I played the way he wanted me to. His eyes were on your face. Jan, you don't know how I suffered from all this. Remembering past days and nights, you sobbed, putting your head on his chest. Jan, you don't know how I laughed in arms of the one who destroyed me. Wrapping his wings around you, he tried to give you his warmth. Jan, he had been swallowing my senses. I don't think I am normal anymore. Your every word was shattering his heart. I am sorry. I am really sorry, Jan. I failed to protect you. Please forgive me. You looked up while your hands were still on his chest. Jan, why is this happening with me? That was the question he used to ask himself, but he had no answer for that. Don't cry. It's not good for the baby. Departing from you, he gave you water. Jan, did he force you to? You took few sips and sighed. Jan, it's not like you can undo that. The way his eyes darkened and face turned stoic, that was scary. Before he could run out, you held him. Where are you going? I will kill him, Jan. Jan, like this? We are nothing against him. Just don't get killed. Jan, have you forgiven me? You also didn't know. I will do anything to earn it. Don't do anything stupid. V. Why are you concerned about me? Jan, I don't want you to be the reason of your death. That was cruel. I was expecting something nice. Standing near him, holding his arm, your face blushed. It felt you know him for years. However, you met him just few months ago. Jan, I have nothing left to give you, V. My heart is in ashes, and I only wish to give birth to this child. I am not demanding anything. Jan, can we be ever free from all this? Sadness in your voice made him feel guilty. You flinched away from him when the door opened. Your breath got stuck when you saw Taehyung there. Da, what are you doing here, Jan? You went near him and fearfully held his hand. Jan, I was looking for a file. That dumb excuse. Of course he didn't believe you. He was just praying that we doesn't react foolishly. Taehyung didn't say a word and dragged you from there. Your heart thudded when he locked the door and removed his tie. Jan, I just went for a file. I am sorry. He looked at you with serious eyes. You gulped when he came closer. Towering with his height, he demanded, Jan, what? Your body hit to his when he caged you in his arms. Da, do it, or I will bend you over that. You felt humiliated, but you had no other way. You craned your neck and, da, not enough. You stumbled in his hold when he made you step back and you both fell on the sofa. You hit his as you he looked at your red face with teary eyes. You were breathing fast, feeling crushed. Ta, why are you crying? He sounded furious, but your tears weren't stopping. Only you knew how you had been doing this for the last 3 days. Ta, you love me, then why it hurts you? Jan, move. That one word response triggered him more, and he repeated his action. You did when he parted, and you tried to take in all the air. Your face was red, while there was a on your lips. I love it the most when you look like this. You tried to push him away, but he held. Never do that again. You have no idea how mad it makes me to see you with someone else, especially with that way. John, I told you I just and never lie again. I don't want to punish you since you are too innocent and cannot endure that much. More tears flowed out, but nothing could melt his heart. Jan, in the name of punishment, you had already. Your hands went to your ears when he hit a vase on the floor. Trembling in fear, you stood while he broke more pieces. Ta, are you playing with me? He looked possessed. Fear ran in your veins as he approached you. You took few steps back. Ta, don't. That warning didn't let you move. Standing near you, he closed his eyes, and when he opened them, they were calm. Ta, don't piss me off, Yanni. You nodded, trying to not faint. He hugged you, not caring how badly he had haunted you. Sitting inside the tub, you rubbed your skin to the extent of pushing it. You wanted to remove his touches. After a long shower, you wrapped a towel and looked at your figure in the Jan, everything will be fine. You smiled, even though your eyes were teary. A scream escaped from your throat when you saw another reflection in the mirror. We stop, it's me. Composing yourself, you went to check the lock of the door. Sean, what are you doing here and how you came in? We wanted to see you. Ian, what? Have you finally lost all your senses? I came to find something. My wound is healing and I am getting back some powers. You seemed scared, again and again looking at the door. Jan, yeah, whatever, now leave. How are you? He didn't hurt you, right? Concerning about you, he held you by your arms and you whimpered. He removed his hands and there were marks. Did he? You had nothing to say. He lowered his head. I am such a failure. Jan, I know you are trying. Now leave before he hears you. He is not home, Jan. I wish I could take you with me. Putting his hand on your cheek, his eyes focused on your bruised lip. Jan, how will I stop this marriage? Don't worry. We will find a way. Even this marriage happens, we will still find a way. You just need to be careful. Don't do anything that would make him harm you. Jan, my mind doesn't work properly these days. He hugged you, resting his chin on your head. We just wait a little. I am trying. Trust me. You felt peace hearing his heartbeats. We, hey, wear warm clothes or you might catch cold. He said in a cheerful voice, and you almost, smiling shyly, you stepped away. Take care, I will leave. He placed a warming on your forehead and disappeared. Wearing warm shirt and trousers, you came in the lounge. Who was with you? You were astonished to see taehyung's mother. He kicked out all the servants. There was no one in the house. Shan, when and how you came in? She observed you with cunning eyes. Taehyung is at home, then with whom you were talking. What will happen if she tells anything to Taehyung? Yan, no one. You might misunderstood. She didn't seem convinced at all. It's obvious that you are lying. Yan, I was. Why you stopped Taehyung that day? That day suddenly hit a rose inside you for that woman. Jan, you were so determined to kill my innocent child. That was for your good. Shut your mouth. Taking steps towards her, you raised a finger on her. Who are you to decide that for me? Someone like you who abandoned her own child can never understand this love. Your face turned to your left when she slapped across. With your hand on your cheek, you looked at her in shock. You pulled down your hand, and there was a red long scratch on your face that started bleeding. She was wearing a ring. Watch your words, little girl. She looked more dangerous than Taehyung. All his life he hated vampires, and now because of you, he is becoming one of them. She spat while pushing you a little, and you were speechless at her accusation. I cannot lose my son because of you, Sean. Then keep him till yourself. You yelled with bloodshot eyes. Jan, your son had upside down my whole world. It will be a favor if you keep that away from normal people. Blood had trailed down till your jawline. You are the reason of his rebellion. Her each step towards you rang alarm in your head. He will be normal if you will not be in his life anymore. Processing her words, you turned on your heels to run, but she pulled you back. You screamed in fear, and she pushed you on the couch, her hands around your neck. Just die and leave my son alone. Your cheek was burning in pain. He applied pressure, looking insanely dangerous. Jan, no, a mere whisper. Your eyes burst out due to short of air. All the eggs were pushed aside when you felt a strong wave of pain to your. Yeah, I will not let you snatch my son. Darkness was swallowing you as the pain was unbearable. To be continued. Thanks for watching. I will try to upload next part soon. Always stay safe and healthy. Love you, Army.